it wasn't for children, I would throw in the towel. I would kill myself. I wouldn't care to live. They give me my inspiration. They inspire me. Everything I do, every song I write, the dance, everything that I do. They tried to use it against me, and it's just been so unfair, and I'm very upset about it, you know. I would slit my wrist before I would. Yeah. I could never, ever. I would love to live in London because I love it so much. It's just the press is so hard on me here, and I try to do so good. I go to their hospital, I give presents to the children. As soon as I leave, the next day they go, Wacko Jacko left the hospital and he ignored all the children. And it hurt my heart because I purposely, I flew Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse all the way from Euro Disney. I brought them with me to surprise the children. I brought Is that right on the street now? Yeah, I brought bags of presents and everything. And I spent time with the kid, and they made fun of me. I'm just a person who wants to be honest and do good and make people happy and give them the greatest sense of escapism through the talent that God has given me, you know? That's where my heart is. It's all I want to do. That's all. I just want to say, look, leave me alone and let me do what I want to do, which is share and give and put a smile on people's face and make their heart feel happy.
Most people that speak on Michael Jackson have zero idea on what they're talking about.
I am the stone that the builder refused. I am the visual, the inspiration that made ladies sing the blues. I'm the spark that makes your idea bright. The same spark that lights the dark so that you can know your left from your right. I am the ballad in your box, the bullet in the gun, the inner glow that let you know to call your brother son. The story that just begun, the promise of what's to come. And I'ma remain a soldier till the war is won. Chop, 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 judo flip. Chop, 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 judo flip. Chop, chop, chop.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back. And I said welcome back to yet another video. I'm here once again with yet another Michael Jackson video. And this is going to be it might be a long video. It might be a short video. But either way, I'm going to try to get my point across the best way I really can. So, without further ado, let's get into it. You all may know that, of course, I'm a fan of Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I look up to him, you feel me? I have almost all his records, you know what I'm saying? I listen to his music. I have the glove in the back, you feel me? I have his autobiography. I do a lot when it comes to Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? He's not my idol, you know what I'm saying? Only God and Jesus Christ is the only being that I'll ever worship. But Michael Jackson, I really look up to a lot of his work and a lot of his interviews and a lot of stuff that he's done for his community and the communities that he's helped affect and change for his fans. He's done a lot that I really admire and I really like. You feel me? He does a lot of good things and it doesn't get talked about a lot. Like his humanitarian work, the things that he's done for his fans, it is insane. He was a weird individual, a bit bizarre individual. However, I do not believe that he was a criminal in any way, shape, or form. Let's get into it. So, I'm going to be bringing up, I'm not going to say no names, but I will be bringing up kind of specific situations that's really going to try to get my point across. So when people talk about Michael Jackson, they have zero idea what they're talking about. I mean that 100%. Even some of his fans don't know what they're talking about when it comes to this man. Okay. So let me give you quite a few examples. What's it called? Around like 10th grade or 9th grade. It was 10th grade. I was in English class. And my teacher at that time, Mr. C, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He's on, I see him on Facebook. But, what's it called? Oh, I've dropped the name, my fault, but it is what it is. He insinuated to the entire class that Michael Jackson paid for a kid's silence back in 1993. Basically tried to bring up the civil suit and say that it's kind of clear that Michael did it because he bought him a Ferrari and some new shoes or something like that. And then I talked to him after class and I gave him some information. He was like, oh, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I did talk to him after class because he really spoke on Michael Jackson very ignorantly that day. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of information to that case to why Michael Jackson settled that case that he doesn't really know, you feel me? And I even didn't know a lot then. I definitely would have gave a lot more information. But yeah, I definitely talked to him after because he didn't know what he was talking about at that time. Around my senior year, you feel me? My teacher, my African American literature teacher, spoke on Michael Jackson and said that Michael Jackson definitely bleached his skin. Didn't say anything about vitiligo. He said this to the whole class. Then I taught him after class and I showed him about the vitiligo and all the information when it comes to his skin. He said it was BS, but I proved him wrong regardless, right? What's it called? My old job, you feel me? One of my homies, you feel me? I like him. He's my dog, you feel me? But he tried to tell the entire kitchen that Michael Jackson touched kids and all this and that. And I, of course, argued with him, had a little discussion. Not an argument, it was a discussion. And I proved him wrong on every single point that he made. Right? And I showed it, to everybody else that I had worked with. And it turns out that they were like, oh, Sean, you were right. And, you know, I entertained his ideas a little bit. I looked it up. What's it called? He said, forgot certain things that he said. It will come back to me eventually. But I looked up almost everything he said online. And I actually got I got friends who are taking law and, you know, becoming lawyers in the future, to going to school for it. And it turns out that a lot of things that that person said, my friend said, was complete BS. Okay, what am I trying to get at? I'm trying to say that when people open their mouth about Michael Jackson, they have zero idea. They don't know what they're talking about. They just know. Look, bro, there's so much information about Michael Jackson. It's crazy. So much fake information. It's insane how it really is. And everybody's just so, you know, just so stubborn to their one point in Michael Jackson that it's like, this is my viewpoint and nobody's gonna tell me otherwise. You feel me? No matter how untrue that it is, I'm still gonna believe it. You know what I mean? It's sad, you know what I mean? Because, and the media keeps dissing Michael over and over again. It is insane. Like, Chris Rock even dissed Michael Jackson for like the 15,000th time in his new special. You feel me? It's insane. Honestly, it's like at the point now where I'm a Michael Jackson fan and I really just should be numb to it, because let me be real, there's a lot of stuff that I really just don't care about anymore. And this whole Michael Jackson topic, it's just so tiring. It really is. It's so tiring. You know how it's so annoying to kind of hear somebody say some dumb stuff about Michael Jackson. It is insane. I get frustrated just by thinking about it. You feel me? Like, what's it called? Oh, on Yubo, you feel me? One of my other friends, you feel me? They was like, the boy from Home Alone said that Michael Jackson touched him. Da 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 da. How could you like him? When I showed him, yo, Macaulay Culkin, the boy from Home Alone, said nothing ever happened. And I showed him the quote. He's like, all right, I was wrong. People open their mouths about this man and don't know what they're talking about. There's so much information that people can research, but they don't. They just see a article title and then boom, that's it. Another situation my senior year, I was in my math class, right? This one girl, you know what I'm saying, said that Michael Jackson's daughter said that he touched her when she was younger, knowing dang well that girl never said that. It's like, dang, bro, Michael Jackson, bro, I feel bad for him, even though he's gone. It's like, I feel so bad for him, because how many dumb rumors are there about this human being? There's so many rumors. I can't count. I can't count how many rumors there are. It's insane. On Xbox, let's get to it, right? On the Xbox, right? This is one guy, you feel me, kind of heavier set. He always said that Michael Jackson was a pedophile because there was child pornography found in his room, found in his home, when a simple Google research would show you that Michael Jackson, there was never child pornography in Michael Jackson's house. Never. Absolutely not. The FBI, that was 70 plus FBI members who raided his home on a surprise raid, and they never found any child pornography at whatsoever. They never found it. They never found anything that could even link him to pedophilia. So what are you talking about? And then when I corrected him, what did he say? Oh, it's just the Michael Jackson fan site, I bet. And it's like, what? And then I remember he got called out from it because one of my other friends, then they were like, no. And they called him out because they were tired of hearing that BS too. Because he was talking about it all the time. See, look, you can dislike Michael Jackson, but when it comes to his name, at least come correct about it. You feel me? At least come correct. But it's not gonna happen. It really bothers me, man. Like, it doesn't, like, it's like all the rumors that I've heard about this man. I know I keep talking in circles, but it's like, it's something that really does bother me. I'm not even gonna hold you. You know what I mean? Like, it irritates me. Like, how many times am I gonna hear this same thing over and over again? Oh, you like Michael Jackson? You know he touched kids, right? I hate hearing that shit. Like, I'm tired of hearing that. Then when I say, nah, no, he didn't, you feel me? I'm not even gonna lie to you. Some people, a lot of people, when I educate them on the topic of Michael Jackson, they come around. They're like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Dang, I feel bad for him. And then some people just stay lost. And I'm not gonna lie, some people, they they just don't know. You feel me? Some of them, they're kind of in between. They don't know whether he did it or he didn't. You feel me? And I'd rather people have that perspective than people just saying he did it. He did it. He did it. I can understand how people would say he did or they don't know. Like, I understand other perspectives because, you know, at the end of the day, Michael was a bizarre individual. However, when people just do a quick little search or something like that, you know, away from other tabloids, because let me be real with y'all, right? I can do research, you feel me, on Michael Jackson and still find a lot of BS about him. Like, I've read many different articles that talk about just his music, and then all of a sudden, there's always an insert of his allegations. Always like a little insert. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, but Michael Jackson was accused of that. And it's like, who asked for this? We're talking about his music. You feel me? Like, it's like, I don't know what type of hate boner the media has. You know, it's just annoying, bro. Because, like, bro, this is how I know it's really something. Because when I hear about other artists, you feel me? Whataboutism, right? It's crazy. I know that whataboutism is annoying. Like, what about this? What about that? But it's true, though. You feel me? They always tend to come from Michael, but they never come for Elvis. They never come for Steven Tyler. They never come for Tupac, who, more or less, I don't know if that situation a lot, but let me take his name out. They never come for all these other artists who were accused and convicted of actual things. It's like Michael, they always insert it in there. Always insert something in there. And turns the public away from him even more. And how many more conversations are we going to have talking about, oh, is Michael Jackson guilty? Oh, you know, Michael was a pedophile? Or Michael Jackson fans is going to get bullied because they like Michael Jackson, or Michael Jackson fans are going to bully people who don't like him. And it's like, it's just an endless cycle of BS over and over again. Like, well, Michael Jackson fans, some of them don't know what they're talking about either. Like, what's it called? One of them said that Michael Jackson only got 2 plastic surgeries in his entire life. No, that's not true. That's not true. Bro, in Michael Jackson's autopsy, there was scarring around his ears and, you know, face, whatever. And usually when you tend to have that, right, it's like, that's how you know you got plastic surgery on your face, not just your nose. Like I don't get that. You feel me? But yeah, so can you believe it? But yeah, what's another example? Oh yeah, there's one girl, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to talk to her, I ain't gonna lie. And then I told her one of my inspirations was Michael Jackson. And she's like, oh, you mean child molester Michael Jackson? That turned me off 1000%. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand hearing that shit. Honestly, excuse my French, but I really could not stand hearing that. Like, what? What are you talking about? Then, of course, the jokes come around. Yeah, he touched them kids. He touched them kids. La, la, la. He touched them kids. It's okay. It's like, I can't stand that condescending BS, bro. It's annoying. Like, cue the dumb jokes after you educate them. It's crazy. Because some people, they don't really have nothing but jokes to fall on. They don't know what they're talking about. So they come with jokes as a cope. It's insane. Like, and there's, you know, not going to lie, though. There's very good people that believe Michael Jackson was guilty. Very good people. But I'm not going to lie. You feel me? I respect opinions. Like I said, I respect opinions. You could really joke about anything. You feel me? Like, I joked about worse things in my life. Not even going to hold you. But it low-key bothers me. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. But once they see that it bothers you, is when they're really going to attack you more with it. Because they see it bothers you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's a joke. Da-da-da. Like, they know it irritates you. But yeah, that's kind of that. I could really go on and on about this, but that's topic for another day. It's like when it comes to the topic of Michael Jackson, people just don't do research. They just hear one thing and then boom, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I disgusting. That's why one day, I've been saying this for a while, I'm going to create a documentary on Michael Jackson myself and how he affected me. You know, it's just so much that I could really just talk about. It's just, dang, bro, I wish Michael was just here, bro. I've always wished that. The estate, bro, they kill me. I'm never gonna hold you. They kill me. I really do feel like that we should have had a documentary on Michael's innocence a long time ago from the estate. We should have been at it. I don't know why they haven't done that yet, but we should have really had that by now. I feel like we need to have a documentary on Michael's innocence before we get a biopic. I've always kind of stated that because we're going into a Michael Jackson biopic with just people just believing he's guilty. Maybe the biopic would just change otherwise, but who knows? Yeah. When people open their minds about Michael Jackson, they just don't know what they're talking about. I still stand on that. I really do. Heck, even I'm not 100% sure about certain things. But it's just so sad, bro. I want to talk to them so bad, but I just can't. So yeah, that was that. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I really hope that y'all can really understand where I'm coming from. You know what I mean? It's just, dang, it's just weird. I'm pretty sure a lot of Michael Jackson fans can relate to this though, because what do you know? I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who's dealt with this. So, yeah.